Greetings from channel. My name is I'm underscore Jim. How have you been, my people? I know sometimes back made promise myself to be doing live streams, but sometimes we plan and things don't go as planned. Sometimes, but it does not mean that it's the end of everything. Here I am, trying my best to make sure that I'm bettering things despite of the many challenges that may be standing my way. How have you been? And welcome to this live stream. Let's have an interaction. Let me know how you're doing on your side. Feel free to ask me any question that you may want to know about me, and I'll be answering that. Yeah. Um, it's been a while since I did a live stream and also posted a video, but oh, yeah, sometimes it's life. It's life. You know, at some point things were like going on well. Then I failed. I even failed. I was even failing to pay my Wi-Fi, but right now, at least it was sorted and I can go live. But still, the other things that, but you can't complain. God is good. Everything has a reason why it is happening. And also, I have a journey. I have a journey that still haven't fulfilled. I haven't fulfilled going to Nyabohansi, and this giving me some worries. It's really giving me some worries. It's at this point of life that I was supposed to be already there, but guys, oh, things have been pulling me south. But not yet giving up. I still have to make my way there. I still have to. I still have to make this journey because this journey, it's not any other journey that I know of, but I know it's a journey that's going to change my life in a great way. And um, there is something in me that it makes me feel like at some point that maybe I'm very late, but it's better late than never. It's better late than never. I've had some issues to sort here and there, but I'm almost finalizing, and once ready, I'll be on the road. I'll be on the road. Yes, I'll be on the road. So for those that maybe I talked about it and all of a sudden like things were a little bit tricky, but uh, I'll be making my way there. Yeah, I've been in connection with some of the creators there, and at least there's some plans underway, and it will be possible. It will be possible in just believing, and things are going to work out. So kindly remember to give a like to this live stream as you join. Remember to give a like and let me know where you're watching from. How have you been? How have you been, my family? How have you been? It is my pleasure to see you here again. It is my pleasure. Yeah. I know sometimes we go through things that when we as men we've been taught to be like always like to be perseverant, and sometimes when you're going through issues, you're told like, just be a man, just be a man. Yeah, that means just persevere, you know. There's that saying always, just be a man, and it is what it is. What else can we do? What else? To persevere and just pray that things open up, and it will be a story to tell one day. For me, guys, this year, I'm telling you, this year has not been my year. This year, it has not been my year. I have a little story to share. For the past, around like, for the past 8 years, I was actually running a business. I was operating a business. I love business so much. Like, I'm a business person. One of the things that I really like, it is my thing. It is one of the things that I find it easy in some years ago, like it's running a business, and we have different types of business, but just depends where the interest is. So um, for the past almost 7 years, almost 8 years, almost 8 years, I've been. That's from 2017. That's from 2017. Yeah, I've been in business. I was doing a retail business, operating a, I'll just call it, it was not so big, sure, but I know if it paid my bills, it paid my, and I could actually go places that I wanted to go with ease without struggle, then it was something big for me. That was something big for me, and of course, it at some point it helped me do other some things. I really don't know. Things just fall apart. Things fall apart. It was the beginning of the ending of last year, actually. Ending of last year, that's when things began to fall apart. I started struggling in the manner that I've never struggled in business. As much as there were some constraints, like there were some challenges here and there. But that was the first ever challenge that really posted a threat to me, and I really don't know if it was something that was connected or it was something that was cascaded. Or like, was it? I really don't understand, but you know, it's, I think, started troubling me to an extent that they started affecting me. Like, it just got, I had so much worries. Like, every time I'll be the worries. I'll be in the worries. Like, now how are things going to end? Now how are things going to get better? And that keeps me worrying. Like, usually it's good. A little worry about something, it is good, because that means it's giving you a challenge to find a way how to go about it. But this one really worried me for the longest. Like, it has never been like that. And at some point, inside me, like in my spirit, there was something that was telling me something bad. Like, it's going to, like, something bad's going to happen. Like, if you don't do your best, something bad is going to happen. Something bad is going to happen. Like, you might lose this business. And I really tried. I tried my level best, but still things were pulling up until and that's the like, I had challenges before, and these challenges I could actually manage somehow I will manage and things will be better. But this time round, it was very intense. It was intense and it was worrying me. I could try balancing things, uh, just try balancing things, and hey, things were not like moving. So until last year, at a point where I started failing like to pay my rent. I was unable to pay my rent, and sometimes some few things that I was able to go through with ease, they were becoming a challenge. Like at some point, you want to postpone them, like you have to postpone them because issues with the finances are were troubling. Yes, they were had trouble seeing there. So I I continued pushing, but with so much worry and straining too much to an extent now. I remember accumulating rent of 3 months, and there was no an option. Yes, I had stayed for the longest in that particular building, but see when the owner, you have failed to pay for 3 months, now they're not going to listen to you. So they locked my shop, and that was about for a month. And you have items, yes, much as there are items there to sell. You try talking to this person that for the month that you are locking me out of this business, like not to sell, it's not going to be ideal, because now if you gave me this month and let me try sell these products and like pay a little money, but this guy will not listen. He will not listen. Just like pay my money or you can leave my premises. We can actually end the contract because now it's become a challenge for you to pay and like such kind of things. And this place and or this place was a hot cake actually. So I realized there was a lot of people that were trying to be like, yeah, we need this place, and trying to give like a good offer to the owner, so the owner started like telling me, just move out of my shop if you have failed to pay for 3 months and like such kind of things. And I was like, what's going on? To an extent, I was still in the shop because the shop was locked for a month, and some people would actually call me, ask me like, yeah, you have you left this place? Such kind of things, and it was really hurting. It was hurting. It was hurting me, and that was the beginning of my problems. Things kept on going on like this. So it took some times. I tried paying that money. I got money from some other sources and tried to pay, and then I came back on and was operating, and but now because I had failed and things had now not operating a business for a month means you've really lost much. That means that your people have given up. Like those people, like your customers, have actually given up because that they can't see you operating like you used to operate daily. So they will actually turn or find another place. So when you're coming back, still you've lost customers and time. Also, the products that you had have stayed for a very long time. For that time, maybe if you are on, you will have sold them in like uh, here and there. You know how selling and bringing another ones to make more profit. So the profit that you'll have made in that period, it's not there. The products are still the same, and so there is a step back. Like you've been pulled back a step. Like like that's the biggest step that you've been pulled back. So I tried declaring that and was back in the business, but things were really now getting worse, and there was two things were going very slow, not as usual. Remembering that the period that closed down, customers had actually uh, maybe found another place that they will rely on for the services that they were getting from me. So this ended up affecting everything. So by the time things continue like falling, and it got worse all the time, and again months time was moving. Again I was caught up with the bills, paying rent, and so paying rent and some other things. Now it was such tight thing, and of course no one will listen to you over and over. Maybe if they have listened for some time and you're trying to fix everything, but it seems not to be working, and people have no faith in you. That's how things went and down, and within no time, um, again I was in other rent arrears of 3 months, and I had now to just give up, say let me remove everything of mine and leave some other things that were durable, like that can stay for the longest time without getting spoiled. So I had to leave that and just come out. And from there, my people, things have not been easy. Things have been tough. Things have been tough. I try my best, but things have really been tough. This story, I'll one day tell the world when I make it. When I make it, but simply what I was talking about, what I was saying is that now I was trying to tell my story from where things begin, and why I say that this year has been a little bit of difficulties for me. It is from that particular incident, losing my business, getting into debts, and things have been there, blah blah blah. Things have been adding up, and just growing was, to an extent that you are even unable to provide yourself some food, and you go to an extent maybe to say like, let me now maybe go do even these manual jobs, like even construction jobs. And you know what, everything needs you to know somebody somewhere. Like you go to a construction site and they look at you and like, I know there's no job for you, there's no job for you. And there is such challenges over and over. And it really hurt me for the longest, and I was like, I wish my business was on. And this threw me into deep thoughts all the time. And I can't believe that I've actually lost weight. For those that know me, Uh, in 2 years ago, I would say 2 years ago, I was not this slim boy you are seeing here. I'm a big bodied guy, but right now the situation has put me in this, in this thing. Oh my God. Yes, situation has put me here, guys. Yeah, and that has been the thing. That has been the thing, guys. Not so easy. So can you remember to give a like to the live stream? Remember to give a like to this live stream. Mm. Yes, so as I was saying, all the time I've really lost weight. Like I've lost 16 kg over the time. Over the time I've lost 16 kg. I used to I was 84, 85. I was ranching there sometimes back. 84, 85 kg. Because it used to be 8 something, sometimes it will be 85, and sometimes you'll find it's 84 point something kg. So it used to range there constantly when I used to check, when I was just um, mentally well off, mentally health-wise. Like it used to be that used to be the range. And from that time today, guys, I've lost 16 kgs. 16 kgs. It's been a stressful journey, very stressful. Sometimes opening up these lives, and being here talking to you guys, it really changes a lot of things. And it's never like being off, being off. Sometimes coming in, speaking out your mind and trying to interact with you guys changes some things to bring some relief, to bring some relief. But again, there have been challenges. There have been challenges because I would want to do this regularly, because I find some peace from the interactions and relief. And at the end of the day, because time is moving, you find out that you got bills to pay. You got now money. You can pay for your Wi-Fi, and to do these live streams, it all depends on the live streams. Yeah, so there have been lots of challenges. As time goes by, new ones arise. Old ones might be still there and unsolved, and such kind of thing. But basically over the time, it's been strenuous. It's been strenuous. I've just like lost 16 kgs. That's 16. 1, 2, 3 until 16. 16. I used to be a big boy. Used to be a big boy. Big boy. Over time, losing 16 kg is not a joke. It's been intense. It's been intense. Those who know me, when we meet, and they are like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "No, I'm okay. You always have to say you're okay. Robert, yeah, that's no ego. Greetings, greetings. That's Jamaica the house. Oh, USA, from USA, New York, USA. That's no ego. Or is the brother? Yeah. Yeah, greetings. How are you? Nice to see you. How have you been today? I've opened up my live stream so early. I've been feeling like I went out and was like, no, just go back in the house because now, what else can you do? I've been moving around when, but whatever went for, I didn't actually succeed, so I just had to come back in the house and at least doing this live stream will make some good impact. It will keep me away from the stress of and so on. Welcome, guys. How have you been? How have you been? Nice to see you. How is everything? How is everything? Remember to give a like to the live stream as you join. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, Robert. That's name usually it's no ego himself has arrived. Really appreciate. Thank you so much for coming. How is everything? Are you at work? I guess it's what's the time? Yeah, I'm even confused about the times now. Like right now, it's in the morning for you. Is it in the morning or what? Guess it's oh, is it in the morning? Okay, nice to see you. And I realize YouTube, there's a lot of things that are changing nowadays. It brings art. They are no longer bringing the names that. And right now, most of the time, I see most channels, even those that are live. I'm seeing the handles. The handles appear in the charts. Used to be if you have a channel, whatever happens is the channel name, channel. Right now, it's kind of the handles. The handles is the one working out like all across. Shaz live in the building. What you early? Yes, today I'm very early. Like, hey, I've been telling No Ego that I went someplace, and so when I came back I was like, Jimmy, you just have to do a live stream. Yeah, today it's very early. Yo, it's 6 a.m. It's 6 a.m. over there. Oh, oh my, 6 a.m. Right here it is 2 in the p.m. It's 2 p.m. Here it's 2 p.m. Like done. Thank you so much, as Live and Travel. Nice to see you. Nice to see you all. Aisha, pleasant good morning. Hey, that's from Noi. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you. Still in my bed. Woo! You still in bed? Yeah, it's early to be. Yeah, it's still early to be in bed actually. If you don't if you are not heading any if you're not heading anywhere, then yeah, 6 in the AM it's still a nice time to enjoy some. Like for me, the late I woke up, it is 8. If like things have been so like, or if I slept late, and if I slept like very late, that's actually 8. 8. That's the time I wake up. And if it's yeah, obviously, uh, if I'm not going anywhere, like waking up in the 6, it's not so pleasant with that cold in the morning. You wait a little bit for the sunshine. Yeah. Ay. No ego, what's good, love? That's from Shaz Live and Travel. Oh, yes, thank you so much. Remember to give a like to the live stream, guys. Really appreciate it. And I have to say, I really missed you. I really missed you, my family. You, my family. I miss you, guys. Uh, since the time I failed to pay for my Wi-Fi, and there have been things, but I thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for always coming up to support. I just feel like um, you are the best. You are the best, guys. Thank you so much. Getting up in a little bit and get ready for work. Yeah, yeah. Of course, if you're heading to work, probably you you're not going to get into 8 and somewhere there. Yeah. So probably you tell yourself, just some 10 minutes and then I'll be up. Yeah. Okay. Nice, nice. As you prepare yourself to go to work. We love you, Jim. Thank you so much. Really appreciate. Thank you so much for the love and support. Yeah, you're the best, you guys. You're the best team that is coming up on this platform. Yeah, and I really appreciate. I really appreciate. Yeah, my friend Noigo, are you also? Yeah, probably you're also preparing to head to work. That's nice. Do you guys celebrate Thanksgiving? No, it depends. It depends with usually it is there, but it's not as common. It's not as common as you in the US, because most of the time I hear guys you in the US, they're like, we're going to celebrate for the Thanksgiving and such kind of things. But here it depends. Usually it's a very it depends. Mostly it's in the church, and maybe they will go in the church. Maybe they'll say we are going to celebrate. We are going to have a Thanksgiving maybe for the this, like, it's kind of a certain season. Like for example, harvesting season. That happens in the church, and in the homes. If you ask something about that, it's not so common. It's not so common like in the US. Things that are common here, celebrations that are very common here, and that sometimes maybe the economy has really ruined things. It has ruined things, and maybe people just stay silent and see them pass. Things like national days, yeah, they are mostly celebrated. Yeah, those one, but not to everybody. Usually it's for the few, for the leaders. Yeah, yeah, it's not so common. It's not so common. It's something that's among the few that mostly the churches, those that are, if you are very religious, okay, should I say religious? The right term to say is, yeah, let me not ruin it. Now you go say I'm good, yeah. I'm already on the road. Wow. Yeah. I knew no ego must be already out. He is already out on the road. Oh, That's nice. Be safe, bro. And nice walking. Be safe on the road. You and Robert. Yes. Be safe, guys. Be safe. Be safe. hmm The common, the common celebrations here, hey, is Christmas. Christmas is for everybody, and the New Year, mostly New Year. Yeah, that's for everybody, like everyone. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Yeah, Christmas is the most celebrated, like by everybody. Even the kids get to know that. And during our time, it was different and unique, you know. And that's the time you'll get most homes having. They will make special foods like chapati, mandazi. There will be in plenty, and chicken will be slaughtered. And if your family is such a serious family, you'll slaughter a goat or you slaughter an animal. Like you'll slaughter a goat or sheep or cow. If it's the biggest family, you slaughter a cow. If your family is such a big and extended family, you just slaughter a cow for it to be enough. And like nowadays, even the celebration of slaughtering have really been limited. People only slaughter, mostly right now people are slaughtering in sad celebrations like maybe burial things, and that's so, yeah, they no longer want to be joy, like this joy celebration, and just slaughter and celebrate that. Mostly they're concentrating, slaughtering is being concentrated in things that are very sad, like burials, and you'll not miss them slaughtering. Like, especially in Africa, that's one of the things that it is really considered, especially if it's a father of a home, if it's a grandmother, like someone elderly, they'll they make sure that they slaughter something. They slaughter. Mostly in Africa, it has to be a cow, and it varies across the communities. But the community that I come, you really have to slaughter a cow. And I've seen it happening for the longest time. Like growing up, like you find if someone dies, they are like, you need to slaughter for this person an animal. Like, yeah, it's been something common, and especially if the kids, if he was a father or a grandfather, the grandchildren and the sons or daughters, they will really have, even if they have nothing, they just come on together, contribute. They contribute something to make sure that while they're giving their beloved one a send off, they have to slaughter him or her an animal. Yeah, and that's been part of the thing. Growing up, I've seen it happening in most cases, and I used to wonder, like, yeah, but it's something that we found there, found happening until today. But with the economy, actually, with the economy too, things have really been pushing people. Sometimes, and usually, if it is a great man in the society, or okay, like a grandfather in a family, or a very a very a grown up in the family, that is, let's say it's a father, is a grandfather, and they fail, they will it will be like a debt. It will be like a debt, debt in this case. Over the time, as the time goes, if they don't do it for that person because they don't have, or maybe because this was a problem, the family has nothing. Usually it has to wait until they will wait when they now have something, the sons, daughters, or grandchildren, and they will have to do it at some point in in the course of their life. They will have to have that celebration of slaughtering. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I used to be told life is spiritual. Life is spiritual. This life entails a lot of things, and whatever that you involve yourself, I've been told that whatever you involve in yourself, it keeps on going, it keeps on affecting. It affects, and over time, as time goes by, it affects. It affects. Yeah, and at the end of the day, you just have to do it, like to seal it, because it's like what do we call it? It's like it's like a covenant. And when there's a covenant, there are some things that are needed to keep that covenant, to keep it, and to make sure that it is intact. There are there are things that have to happen. Am I even making some sense? Because I'm saying a lot of things, like I just realized I'm saying a lot of things until even maybe I might be confusing my audience. Might be confusing my audience. Like I've said a number of a number of things. Like it might be confusing. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, you guys, for always coming here to support this channel. I believe one day things gonna be alright. One day things gonna be alright. They gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright one day. Yeah, I was told it's a journey, and truly it's a journey. It's a journey that entails a lot of things, and when you're in the journey, a lot of things come on the way. You might, if you're using a motor, at some point you may experience mechanical problems. Some point you might run out of fuel. Some point you may get a puncture. Any kind of breakdown. And by the all mean it's the end of the journey until to the destination, right? Until to the end, to the destination. That's always has to be the spirit. I was saying over the time, like it's been from I've been checking my weight today, and I just realized in a period of it's been a period of 1 year. It's almost 1 year. Like if we reach December, that will be 1 year. I've been checking my weight today and counting from the other year, like to till today, I have lost 16 kgs. 16 kg. And you know, before I used to be like, I used to range at 84, 85 kgs. But right now, I can't believe, like, I've just come, I've gone down, 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 down until to 60, 68. I'm ranging there 60, 68 point something. Like, sometimes it gets to 67 because there are some few points over there that keep playing. Like, but right now I'm at 68, 68, 68 point something. That's a period of 1 year. See, that is period of 1 year, 16 kgs gone. 16 kgs. And that made me say, like, this has been the toughest year, I think, of my life. It's been the toughest, I tell you. The toughest year. It's been this year. And I'm just praying, like, it's my prayer that as we are coming to the end of the year, like, as the year ends, let my problems end. I pray that my problems end. As the year ends, my problems end. And I pick a new beginning of great things, a new beginning of new opportunities. Hey, and do you know what? Ah, it hit me today at some point, like, and I was telling myself, Jim, it's time for you to marry. It's time for you to marry. And, like, yes, it's time for me to marry, but things ain't well. Like, things are not in the position. And I was like, no, it is the time. Even the time as the year is coming to an end, let all my problems come to an end. Let there be new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. Yeah. It's not been easy, believe me, you guys. It's not been easy. Sometimes, coming here on this platform to talk to you, just interact with you, and you saying some encouraging words and keeping me company in the process, it really refreshes my mind, and I'm like, okay, yeah. The moment like, I switch off this camera and, like, I'm there, I feel like, okay, at least something new. Okay, at least there's something. It's like a refresh. I have really refreshed, yeah. Usually I feel it. I feel refreshed, and, like, it's not like the same. Yeah, it's not like the same, like, when I had not opened the camera. So, yeah, that is it. This year has been something else to me, but my biggest prayer is that as it ends, let it end with all my every struggle, every whatever that have not bore that did not bear fruits and so on, like, just be out of my way. Yeah, like, the Lord to give me the strength to climb the mountains with ease, to climb the mountains with ease, to yes, that's my biggest prayer. Yeah, really appreciate, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Talking about marrying. Yeah, it's something that you want, but the situation is not allowing you. And you're like, no, you can marry when you haven't made these one, two, three, like. And do you know what? Sometimes when I was doing my business, when I had my business, I was doing very well. But do you know what? Something was me like, you're not yet ready, Jim. Try to work until you achieve your dreams so that you can do what? So that you can actually settle, like you can marry. And with the time, things fall apart. And still, this has to happen. No, still, this has to happen. And I now even wonder, like, what's the difference? By then, I was doing very well, and why is this thing now hitting, like, crossing my mind, like, in the most difficult times, and it's also crossing my mind. I'm like, is this even, yeah. But I believe with time things will fall into place. I have to keep walking, walking, pray that things will be well, and it will be all good. You are eating a lot of vegetables. Oh, no ego. Right now, yeah, yes, I'm eating vegetables, but do you know, like, the rains are now going. The rains are now going, and we'll begin to have shortage of veggies. And you know, the place that I am, it's the place that the veggies, I grow veggies. It's not a place that I can actually do some small irrigations, like, because the water usually is a challenge. Water usually is a challenge. We only depend on the rains. So the veggies are beginning to get, we are beginning to experience the scarcity, because now it's been like a month. It's been like a month, no rains. Yeah, it's now 1 month. It's almost 1 month. Like, since this month began, we have not experienced the rains. Bear in mind, like, this is now the dry season. Actually, this is the dry season. We are in the dry season. Actually, we're in the dry season. So not so much vegetables, unless those that we have some areas that are very close to the river. Those ones, I think right now they are now depending on the river, like they are doing some irrigations in their farms. The most people that are close to the river, they are now having that. They're having that, no? Yes. They're using river water to water their their vegetables and so on. So this is the time now actually during the dry season, those that are close to the river, this is the time they have market for vegetables. Like you'll find even that there's scarcity because now all the people head to their farms, and we that are in these other sides that are that only depend on the rains begin to begin to have difficulties. Yeah, and this is the time that you now limit. You just the veggies in the farm remain only for use by you and maybe some few individuals. Yeah, just very few, not a large, not a number of people. But now it's we begin to limit. We limit them completely. Yes, so that is it. That is it. The dry season is here. It's here. These are the seasons. This is a season that I don't like in the most parts of the year. Like, it's not pleasant. It's too windy, dusty. And normally, it's not so good. Yes. Yeah, but it's only in this region, like in this our region, because different regions experience different weather patterns. Like right here, usually it's the driest I know of. It's the driest. Like from now until April, it might go until April, being dry. He and maybe some days of rains, some days of rains here and there, not regularly, but that might be in December, maybe when we're in December. Then January it will be like, and maybe if we are lucky, in February we will see some rains. And for this place we just have to wait for April. April is the month. April is the month that the rains now set on. Begin to. Yes. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming to check on your boy. It is amazing. My great family really appreciate. And you know what? We are coming to the end of this live stream. And maybe I'll be seeing you on the next live stream. God willing. But today I also have to have a call. But today I also have to. I think I should post a video. Yeah, I'll have to do a video. I'll take you to the river, guys. Today I'll take you to the river. Next day I'll take you there too, to the river too. But today we are just going to see what's going on in that place, like how things are changing. Yeah, but next day, the other next day, I'll be. I'm even like I've really grown. I've grown. Is it thin? Yeah, I've grown thin. Until I'm afraid even to take a bath in the river on the camera, because last time I did that, there's someone that doesn't know me and they were noticing, like, hey, they asked me, are you even eating, my friend? And I was like, yes, I'm eating. If you check out the other video that I had by the river, someone asked me, "Are you really eating?" And I was like, "Yes, I'm eating." Yeah, it's because my body structures it's grown thin over the time of this period of the struggle, and that could be the reason. It is easily noticed. Actually, it is noticed, and but things will be well, guys. Things will be well. Tough times come and go. Tough times come and go. That's what I know of. I think maybe this is a season God is preparing me for greater and greater things, you know. Never know. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate. I really appreciate. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you on the next one. See you on the next one, guys.